to do drugs or something. No. Like, greatest days of all time was in the long jump pick, boy. I myself, not a drug, man. You about to get traded. I don't think so.
What is this? What's going on, world? Welcome back to Charge the Game Sports. I'll be your host here, Chuck. And man, this dude here he got me sweating. But before we get into this video and continue to look at this, whatever this is, this Kai kid is displaying, I want to ask you guys to do me a huge favor. Hit that subscribe button and also hit the notification bell so you guys can continue to get the latest when I drop my media coverage. Now, Kai Jones seems to be one of the big men on the Charlotte Hornets basketball team. Honestly, I'm just going to be frank with y'all. I don't really watch a lot of these guys play. I think he's an okay player. I watched a few of his highlights. I think he's okay, but I don't know what type of jiggers or beans or pills, opioids. I don't know. He on that Kanye stuff, man. This is getting pretty ugly as this is spiraling out of control, as it seems to have caused an uproar and a concern within the Charlotte Hornets organization, as his teammates seem to have unfollowed him, or they're saying that there may be a possibility that this guy had blocked them so that they wouldn't be able to see them, which is baffling to me because, dude, if you go live like this, people can screen record and still send it to your teammates. So if that was the case, that didn't make any sense to me. But as you guys saw, I played a snippet of it in the beginning, and this guy here seems to be rolling hard. I don't know what he on, some Xan bars or what, but whatever type of drugs these are, it got this guy feeling good. I mean, I saw that it looks like his hands look like they had blue dye in it. Maybe it was from his hair, or maybe it just could have been, you know, the camera angle or what, but it looks like his hands had dye in it. And for his sake, I'm hoping that his hands have dye in it because he was doing something with his hair. And I'm going to say that I hope that the reason this guy is sweating like this is maybe he just finished a workout, because you can see where he is drinking a coconut water, but a lot of people use coconut water to sober them up too. So I don't know. So I'm going to continue to play the video, and I'm going to come back to continue to elaborate on exactly what I got from this video. See his hands? Don't they look blue? His hands look blue looking to me, right? Maybe I'm tripping. I'm gonna rewind it just a little bit. You guys tell me what y'all see.
I think the Hornets are very high on me. If I get that call on my phone, I will pack my bag. But I don't think that's gonna happen anytime soon. They get hit, so.
What is his? Is he from where Giannis is from? This dude sound like Giannis. I need to research that.
Just talk to Mr. Hit. If I talk to him, he said he likes me. Huh? I put it in here. Like the left hook, yeah, you wanna see me with the left hook, man. Because we're bad, man. I'm saying, boss.
Wiping his nose, you guys see that, right? Now, I've been around a lot of guys who've done cocaine, okay? Obviously, it's a very rich drug. Somehow it finds its way in the hood a lot. But he is wiping his nose, and that is a sign of maybe potentially something being snorted. And I'm gonna be real with y'all. Like I said, I stay out here in Dallas, Texas, man. You guys would be surprised at what these athletes do in a downtime and also during the off season. I've been in the club with these boys. These boys, the ones y'all worship at that, I mean, they get to it. You know what I mean? I've met an NBA player that has literally told me that cocaine was so good the first time he did it that he would never do it again because it was that good. And obviously, if this is what this guy has gotten a dose of, clearly it's good. But don't try it at home. Let me rewind it again so you guys can see him wipe his nose. Oh, you saw that, right? Boy, they about to call this man ASAP. I literally could see this guy being moved. I mean, I would not be surprised if they move off this guy. But then again, I don't know. They may not. You know what I'm saying? It's a new league that the NBA is right now. You know, and that's why I always harp on the fact that the NBA is in trouble. That's why I always harp on the fact that the NFL has a certain standard and a certain way that they operate. In the NBA is all about the player, where the NFL is all about the team, right? Right? You guys know this is some Antonio Brown type of stuff right here. You know what I mean? Like I've seen a lot of athletes crash out. I don't think I've seen Antonio Brown on this level, but y'all know he's in the media for doing this thing. You know what I'm saying? But besides that, man, like the NBA just got a problem, man. These cats just a different breed, man. And the problem is, and I will forever say this, the problem is, what do you expect? What do you expect when you give a little kid, a not even developed man yet, maybe has a man job, but is not developed as a man mentally? Because truthfully, statistics say that your mental isn't developed until you are literally 25, right? You got these cats coming into millions of dollars, and all that money does is make them more of what they are. If you were a kid that was used to doing drugs and getting by and barely getting tested, well, when you get a lot of money, you're just gonna buy more drugs, and you could buy higher grade drugs like cocaine. And I'm quite sure that this guy is on something very special. I know I said that he worked out. Clearly, he wouldn't have worked out. If he's still wearing a chain around his neck, right? So let's just scratch that off, right? The color dye in his hands, maybe it's the setting in the house is making his hands look like he has something on it. I don't know. The sweat on his forehead is obviously because he's super hyper right now, and whatever he has taken has his heart racing. If you guys have ever taken any type of pre-workout and tried to exercise, you know, like I know, that your heart is going to be moving as if you are running or jogging, even if you're sitting still, which then increases your metabolism, right? Spikes your metabolism because your heart rate is up. It's pretty much like you're burning calories sitting still, right? And that's why this guy is sweating like this, whatever this guy has taken, right? I don't know what type of Starbucks this is, but this dude on some stuff, man. And we're going to get to this report, right? Because I did...
I'm in a good day.
Man, shut your ass up. So I did I did pull up the report on this, and this is from basketballnetwork.net. It says here, everybody on the Charlotte Hornets reportedly unfollowed Kai Jones after the big man's bizarre Instagram. That's one of the first signs that the team has had an internal discussion on letting this man go. If the team doing it, then this conversation's already being had right now. I'm just saying it. I'm just being real, right? It says, after saying that he doesn't think he won't get traded anytime soon, Jones might want to sober up for a possible phone call from the front office. Because you got to understand, man, this going to go all the way up to Adam Silver, right? This going to go all the way up to Adam Silver. But in fairness, we can say what we want to say about this kid. This still not as worse as what John Morant was doing. And John Morant only got 8 games by having a firearm on him the first time in 25 games for having a firearm on him the second time, which we all know he had a plethora of things built up towards that case. But as crazy and bizarre as this may look, this could easily be a slap on the wrist in comparison on the scale of John Morant. Like, think about it. I want y'all to think about that, right? Says here, Kai Jones recently made headlines after the Charlotte Hornets youngsters went on Instagram Live and spoke unintelligibly while sweating profusely and laughing subtly from time to time, possibly indicating that he was under the influence, which he definitely was. In his defense, it says, of course, there is also the possibility that instead of the others unfollowing the big man, he blocked them to maybe prevent them from seeing the video or for other reasons. Perhaps the idea of getting shipped away from the franchise that drafted him with the number 19 pick in 2021. So, yeah, man, this is stuff right here, man. This is definitely not a good look for the organization. Keep in mind, Melo Ball is coming back from an injury. It's a lot going on with that. Also, Michael Jordan just sold his stake and share within the stock of the Charlotte Hornets. So who knows what type of movement this organization is heading towards. But all I know is that this guy seriously looks like he needs to be checked on, and I hope this guy, gets his shit together, because like I said, this new hippie ass NBA that we living in, we're witnessing is just different, man. These hippies painting their fingernails, that's what stoned, dresses, Man, the NBA like a cult now. Like it's like an underground cult, like that Hollywood shit that's going on with a lot of people coming out exposing like that Hollywood shit. Man, I don't know, man. It's just a lot. But you guys let me know in the comment section what y'all think on this, man. As this guy definitely is in some deep water right now. I'm curious to see what the repercussions are going to be, but he still has to be guilty of it. So this guy can clear his system. This guy can clear his system and be good. You know what I mean? And people will forget about it like they always do. But you guys let me know what y'all think about this situation. Like always, like, share, and subscribe to the YouTube channel. Let me know how you charge the game. Peace.